Hello, and welcome to our morning. If you're new here, my name is Felicia. I am a military spouse and mom of 3, and we are still very much in the early stages of our homeschooling journey. Today, I am bringing you along for a realistic look at what a typical homeschool morning looks like for us. I like to start our mornings off with breakfast all together at the table. Nothing fancy, just something that gets everyone fed and ready for the day. Once breakfast is done, we clear off the table and move into getting everyone ready. Everyone gets changed into clean clothes, kids get their hair brushed, and then I take a little bit of time for myself to get myself ready as well. I've learned that even a tiny bit of getting myself ready helps my mindset so much for our school day. While I'm getting ready, the kids have free time to do basically whatever they want with the exception of TV. On this morning, they wanted to do these watercolor paintings, so that's what they were doing while I was finishing getting myself ready. Dive into school, I like to open up the windows and let in as much natural light as we can. It just helps the house feel fresh and makes our space feel more inviting. In the summer and springtime, it's so nice because the sun is shining and it just really sets a nice mood for the morning. Once the table is cleared off and everyone is more or less ready, we gather back at the table and pull out the morning menus, or I guess I should say the kids get their morning menus. These menus help us have a simple, consistent rhythm to kind of ease into the school time. I do a check-in with the kids and make sure they have their listening ears on, and it's just like a little fun reminder that it's time to focus and pay attention and start school. I always like to begin our school time with a Bible story. This is one of my favorite parts of our homeschool day because it just recenters us and reminds me just what a gift it is to not only be able to be teaching my kids, but also setting that firm foundation of faith for them. It is such a privilege and a blessing that I get to do this with them. After Bible time, we move into our letter of the week, Bible verse of the week, and then we sing some songs as well. I love hearing the kids sing and love hearing what they come up with the letters of the week and what words start with our letter of the week. It's just such a sweet way to see their little brains work.
Letter of the week is S. S says
Snake. What kind of food starts with?
What kind of food starts with letter S?
Lettuce.
No, it has to start with S. What about sandwich? What about an animal that starts with S?
Snake.
Snake. Can you think of an animal that starts with S, Evelyn? Squirrel?
Yes.
Squirrel.
Then we move back to our morning menus to check the date and the weather. The kids love looking outside and figuring out if it's sunny, cloudy, or rainy, and it just helps give them a sense of what's happening in the world beyond the walls of our house.
The rain.
You hear rain?
Yeah.
Do you see rain with your eyes?
Yeah. I see some dripping.
We then work through some catechism questions. This has been a really sweet way to build a foundation of truth in their hearts little by little over time, and it's also been helpful for me as well.
For His own glory. How can you glorify God? By
loving Him and doing Him.
Yes.
As we go along, I like to cross off what we finished. It's a small thing, but I like to do it just to help keep myself on track. Now it's time to move on to the core subjects for my 5-year-old. I let him choose the order that he goes in. So this morning he chose to start with reading. These are shorter, focused lessons where I just get to sit next to him and we work through his lessons together.
Very good. Brother. Very good. All right, so
I'm a brother.
you are a brother. So if this is brother, then this one right here is
Mother.
mother.
Your mother.
Yes.
After reading, we take a quick snack break. With little ones, snacks and breaks are just a big part of what keeps the morning running smoothly. It just gives everyone a moment to reset and kind of get some wiggles out before we continue on with our schoolwork. While my oldest finishes up his snack, my 3-year-old gets a little one-on-one time with me by doing just a simple worksheet. At this age, I really only need to keep it playful and simple for her. It just gives her a chance to feel included, and she honestly absorbs a lot of what I'm teaching my oldest, so I know she's doing more than enough for her age. Doing these activities, she also loves getting encouragement from her brother as she's learning things, and it's just really sweet to get to see them encourage each other.
Very good. H says,
Like
so
horse.
what you're gonna, like horse, yep. So you're gonna draw a line from all the uppercase and lowercase h's to the horsey. Do you see any? Yeah? Do you see any other ones, Evie? I think there's one more lowercase h. Crackers, yeah. Well
Good
done.
job, honey. You're really smart at this.
Yep, so go ahead and circle the E. Okay.
Maybe drum.
Next one. What is that? No, what is the picture?
A cat.
Okay, so what letter does cat? C, yeah?
After snack time and preschool work is done, it's time to come back with my oldest and finish his core subjects. The next thing he decided to do was explode the code and then moving on to math after that. So our school weeks are only Monday through Thursday. I don't really do our formal homeschool routine on Fridays. So with Explode the Code, I have him do a couple pages on Monday and Wednesdays, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays he does handwriting. These subjects don't take very long at this stage, which is really nice, but the consistency really adds up over time. I have noticed such huge progress with him. We started school, I think, the first week of August, and now it's the end of November. And I've just really enjoyed getting to witness firsthand the progress he's made over the last several months. If you are interested in having me do a more dedicated video to going over the curriculum I'm using this year for my oldest who's in kindergarten, please let me know in the comments down below and I would be happy to do that video for you. Like I said earlier in the video, this is our first year homeschooling. My oldest was in preschool prior to this at a private Christian preschool for the last 2 years. So this is really our first experience with homeschooling. So I'm still learning and still figuring out what works best for us. But yeah, let me know, and I'd love to put that kind of video together for you.
Two. You win. Yeah. So 2 more than 8 is
10.
10.
I know 10.
Very good.
I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video, but we started this school morning a little bit after 9, and as you can see here, it's just now 10:30 and we are already done with our schoolwork for the day. Once the kids are done, we clean up the table and put everything away. I need to reset the space so that it's ready for the rest of the day, since this is also our dining room. The kids moved on to playing with kinetic sand, and I was able to wrap things up with schoolwork. I usually save our read aloud time for the afternoon, but the core subjects and everything you saw in this video today is a perfect example of a typical morning routine for homeschooling for us. If you're new to homeschooling or just curious about what it can look like with little ones, I hope this gave you a realistic peek into our days. Thank you so much for spending this morning with us. If you enjoy homeschool, motherhood, and just everyday family life, I'd love to have you stick around and subscribe.